Everybody asking, where's Bryson? Jesus, I tell you.
Still asking for your help in finding 14-year-old Bryson Muir. Bryson is the son of former Colts player Daniel Muir. He and his wife have stopped cooperating with police after first promising to bring the boy to authorities.
This is how Bryson came to his grandmother's house. A black eye, split lip, and his whole face swollen. Wright says she doesn't know how many times Bryson had to have been hit for his face to swell up like this. She says Bryson told her it was his dad, former Colts defensive lineman Daniel Muir, who hit him, but he wouldn't give any further explanation. When Bryson's mother, Kristen, came to pick him up on June 16th, Wright says she tried to get Bryson to stay, but he ran outside to his family. Wright called police concerned Bryson was only going to continue to get hurt. Police managed to stop the Muirs before getting on the highway, but Bryson wasn't in the car. Wright says police told her the Muirs might have put him in a different vehicle. In the more than 2 weeks since she's last seen her grandson, Wright has only become more worried for his safety.
We got to talk a little bit about this earlier, about what life was like in that residence. People are saying, why are you calling it a compound? Why are you doing this? Well, if you can see as we zoom in, we know that there were multiple men and women that lived here, and we know that they lived on the land. You can see that they gardened, and I understand from just the people I've talked to and what we've been able to see on social media that they build those own places. I mean, they even talk about how they live.
Yeah, it's in, from what we've been able to garner, because there are YouTube videos on the page Straitway Truth Ministry. If you see the sign in there, it says Straitway, Indiana, Goshen. There's another.
I'll tell y'all something. I tell my women all the time, okay? Because whenever this subject comes up, right, what's the first thing come to people's mind? Sex. Right? Now, is that wrong? No, it's not. However, if that's the only level of intimacy that you have with your wife, you're in trouble.
Yep.
You're in deep trouble.
I agree.
I tell my women all the time, you know, you want to know when the most intimate time I have with them is when it's 4:30 in the morning and they downstairs and we praying and crying out to Yah together. That's one of the most intimate times I have with my wives. When I get to sit down and open the word and I'm excited because my master fed me and I get to turn around and feed my women, that's intimacy on a whole nother level. But see, this is what I'm saying. So again, where did all of this come from? That came from me simply seeing a man of Yah do it right. I looked at not only him, he says it all the time. You want to know what a man's doing? Look at his home. I looked at his home. What did I see? Strength. I saw joy. I saw happiness. I saw peace. That's what I saw. And I desired it for my home. I desired it for my home. And that's the same thing. I'm sitting here today and I'm telling you, that's the same thing taking place in my home. Hallelujah. You see what I'm saying? Because I saw a man of Yah doing it.
Hallelujah.
This is what we charge to do. This is exactly what we charge to do as men.
I have reports that Bryson is safe and well, and Daniel and Kristen Muir have been incarcerated at the Cass County Jail. Daniel Muir is facing charges of a level 6 felony of obstruction of justice, as well as a Class A misdemeanor for domestic battery. The mother, Kristen Muir, is facing just 1 count of level 6 felony, obstruction of justice.
The government, or let's say Indiana, decided to actually raid Straitway Goshen this morning. They came in with MRAPs, bear caps, battering rams, riot gear, SWAT teams, air support, the whole 9 yards. Wow, the Israelites were in prayer this morning. And you got all these people out here. See, I can only talk about the things that are taking place. Now, mind you, all this is over an allegation.
It hurts my heart. It hurts me that anyone could be beaten like that. It hurts that a parent would allow that. It hurts that my daughter would allow anyone to do that to her child.
About a department, somebody deport an allegation to the Department of Child Services. Nobody really truly knows everything that's going on. They got Pastor Muir and Sister Muir and Bryson. Everybody asking, where's Bryson? Jesus, I tell you, like people are really truly concerned. It just lets you know how far a false allegation can go. But the blowback from a false allegation probably ain't going to be too good, especially when you have the backing of the ministry behind you. Because, see, right now, all this seems to be at the forefront, and everybody seems to be pointing fingers and laughing and jeering and all this other stuff. But you better believe the Straitway is not going to be taking any of this lying down. We coming. You better believe we coming. We coming, and we're going to see how funny everything is when the smoke all clears.
You're in deep trouble.